Okay, so this is iMovie crashing.
iMovie locking up or crashing.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll happen if the server goes down and it can't access the media that it's looking for. But generally the whole computer will crash if that's the case. At least that's what's been happening. So if iMovie is crashing, you'll see the spinning beach ball of doom. And so what that means is iMovie is crashed. So again, you have to force quit iMovie.
It says Command Option Escape.
Command Option Escape. You get this dialog box, force quit iMovie. There you go. Try it again. Boot up iMovie. See if it works.
Does it save everything they have done till now?
Yeah, iMovie generally will save everything. So, and if it's locked up, you don't have much choice, really. You got to force quit it unless you want to just stare at a frozen machine.
It is a nice beach ball, though.
Yes, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
So you could try and boot it up again, and if you see the beach ball again, obviously you got to do something different. It's not going to work. And this is what happened yesterday. So you force quit iMovie, force quit, it's done. Then go into, now here's where it gets tricky. You got to go up to the Go menu. This is something new with the new operating system. Hold the Option key. Okay, and I'll show you why. So if you hold the Option key, you can actually see that library appearing. By default, it doesn't really allow you to get into the library because they think that people are stupid and they're going to mess up their computer. But I know people aren't stupid, so I go down to library. If you hold the Option key, you can select library. It'll go to the user's library, their home library. And you can check the path by clicking on Command, and then clicking on the top bar here. And you can see the path is going to the library for this user. So now you go down to Preferences, and this is where you can sort of reset all the preferences. So Preferences, COM, I don't know what COM means, COM, Apple, iMovie. So find that, get rid of it. You're not going to hurt anything.
COM, Apple,
iMovie.
Just delete?
Yeah, delete, and that's done with Command Delete, or just drag it to the trash, or right click and then do that. Yeah,
okay.
Move to trash. I would also, as a rule, I would get rid of a few other apps at the same time. Don't get rid of the locked ones. I don't think it's really, because they're locked.
The locked are the gray with the little green thing?
It says locked file on it.
Okay.
Don't get rid of those. I don't think it would hurt if you did, but they can't be written, so they couldn't be corrupted to begin with. So they're locked. So I would get rid of iPhoto stuff, iPhoto plist, preference list. Get rid of those. And then the last one would be iTunes. I would get rid of that one. These are all the things that plug into iMovie. And I can't read. I can't see. Do we see iTunes?
Jim, one more time. Why do we get rid of them?
Because that's a good point. I didn't even mention that. I just made the assumption. Because sometimes the preferences get corrupted. The file is a text file, and sometimes there's no end of file, it's not written, sometimes there's some information in there that's wrong, and it's looking for something that doesn't exist, and that's why it's locked up and you see this spinning beach ball. So get rid of all these preferences, and it doesn't hurt the machine. All it does is, because when you reboot iMovie, and I'll show you,
it recreates them.
It just creates a whole fresh one. So let's go to where iMovie should appear, and I'll boot iMovie again, and you'll see it'll write a new file, so it'll appear in here somewhere. So if I boot iMovie again, you'll see, yeah, there, iMovie just made a new preference.
Oh,
so
but nothing is lost.
Nothing is lost. You'll see it goes to a default, and you'll see that you'll have to sort of go into the user's, everything will be defaulted back, and so you won't see anything. And the other thing that will happen too is it'll rewrite some thumbnail cache files as well. So it may sort of stick there for a little while and do its thing, but then the project should come back.
Okay.
Yeah.